Welcome. Thank you for sharing Advent devotions with us here at Lansing United. We are grateful to Kate Bowler and the crew at Everything Happens for sharing their devotional series, The Weary World Rejoices. Kate and her team have created resources for you and yours to explore the season of Advent together. And the best part, everything is absolutely free. Click on the links below to access your guide and additional music playlists. If you are looking for more, you can go deeper with links to podcasts with rich content and conversations. For those of you that are unfamiliar with devotions, a devotion is simply taking some time each day to spend intentionally with God, sharing prayers with God, and listening for what God might say to us. We listen not only in silence, but through the scriptures that tell us how people from centuries past heard God's voice in their life. Together at Lansing United, we've been talking about how we worship God both individually and as a group. It's not something we do only on Sundays, but every day. Devotions are a part of worship at home. They're designed to fit into your regularly scheduled day, maybe first thing at the beginning, maybe at the end, maybe somewhere in the middle, to help you focus on your relationship with God and God's presence in the midst of everything going on in your life. We hope you will listen with us for God's love, God's guidance, and that you'll feel the presence of God wherever you might be in your life. We also invite you to join us to worship on Sunday mornings at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us in the sanctuary at 32 Brickyard Road, Lansing, New York, or on the live stream here on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and you'll know whenever another service drops. Kate shares in her intro, "For the days are coming, say the prophets of old. The days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will fulfill the good promise, the promise of truth, compassion, restoration, and justice." These 4 promises are how we will orient this daily devotional guide. They will serve as guiding themes, pulling us toward a future that we can only glimpse. But it is a future that will turn everything upside down, or maybe right side up. Everything wrong will be made right. Everything bad will be made good. Everything devoid of love will be filled. The weary world rejoices. Let's listen together. Amen.
Advent, Day 3, You are a wonder. John 18:37, Pilate asked him, "So you are a king?" Jesus answered, "You say that I am a king. For this I was born, and for this I came into the world, to testify to the truth. Everyone who belongs to the truth listens to my voice." Do you feel sometimes like you're swimming in the seas of ambiguity and contradiction? One minute the world makes sense, and I know who I am and what I'm good at, and the next I'm questioning myself, my worth, my gifts. Is my problem or pain too much? Did I screw everything up? Am I good enough? Am I a good enough parent, friend, partner, coworker? Should I have this figured out by now? Perhaps you have similar questions spinning around in your mind. I am beginning to think this is a part of what it means to be human. One minute we are messy and stingy and irritable, but the next we can be absolutely radiant with beauty and wonder and generosity. We're all of these things, yet sometimes it's in the mirror of another's perception that we can see the truth. My friend, writer Kelly Corrigan, describes this work through the life of her dad, whom she affectionately calls Greenie. Greenie acted as a mirror to her friends growing up. He would say to them, "You are truly a wonder. Wow, you're amazing, really. You are the discovery of a lifetime." Jeannie died a few years ago, but Kelly's friends still remember his words of encouragement with gratitude. When we are overwhelmed with brokenness or sorrow, we need people to remind us that we are still good and there is goodness in the world, that we can be forgiven, that it isn't too late, that we are loved not for what we do, but for who we are. This act of mirroring reflects back to us the truth that we are becoming. We are still being made. In fact, creating and restoring is God's specialty. Who in your life acts as a mirror, reflecting the truth of your beauty and wonder back to you? How does being in their presence make you feel? Practice seeing other people with awe and wonder today. For whom can you be a mirror? In the busyness of our lives, we often forget that Jesus came to earth to remind us of our belovedness and restore us to wholeness. Make time today to soak up this truth, like basking in the sunshine. We'll end with a blessing for what's true about you. When God thought you up, it was a good day, a lovely dream realized in God's imagination, a celebration from before you were born. You were made out of God's overflowing love and who you were and are and would become. God saw it all from way before the beginning till way past the end and saw that it was good. This one, God said, this one I love. I delight in the beauty and the promise, the wonder and the glory that is this one whom I have made. And my gaze is ever upon them, constant and warm like the sun at golden hour, gentle as starlight, transforming and continuing, calling forth all the growing, all the becoming that is to be done. Remember this truth. You were made by love, for love, to love. Amen.